here we are. Super Bowl's here amongst
2 weeks away.
2 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
We got some things happening in the NFL. Besides the Super Bowl.
A little bit of news and notes to catch up on, man. Since off season is everybody except for 2 teams. No, it's in the off season.
Everybody except 2 teams. And
people trying to get their house in order, man. We neglected to mention this because we were so hyped up about the games, but the Falcons hired new defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich. Seems like the Falcons are the more things change, the more things change, the more they get paid, right?
Well, we
Jeff is an old friend.
Jeff is an old friend. We hope things don't stay the same.
True.
But like you said, this is a move that, well, not a move, but he's someone that, the coaching staff is familiar with. He did his interview, well, not his interview, but he did his welcoming speech this afternoon. And, he says he's not a miracle worker.
Look, man.
So and I can respect him for that.
I like your style, Jeff.
He says he's not a miracle worker, and pretty much he's saying, "Hey, man, y'all give me some players in here."
I'm not mad at that.
And but what he did was say one thing that I like. He said, you can't go out here and run a cover 2 and not, scheming up a little different and people attacking certain points. He says he knows that, certain things got to change and just running. You can't run out there and run a basic defense and, expect outcomes because, he was saying when they were with, he was here the first time, he was under Dan Quinn, and they did a lot of things that, Dan Quinn did in Seattle and how the times have changed. He said,
since. A long time.
So he said those things, it's not going to work in today's football. But,
it's a different game now, man.
We'll see, what goes on with that, far as what he can do. With the,
it's crazy to say I ain't a miracle worker coming in, but I like the mindset that he has as far as like we need players. Like
we need players.
It's more about Jimmys and Joes and X's and O's, as they say. So
so
you get the players, you can
get the players, you get the players, and it's sort of like what I was telling you over the weekend. Dan Quinn, our old friend, Dan Quinn is a good coach. I like the way his coach style is, but
and what did I tell you?
You gotta have the players. You gotta have them guys.
I said Jaden Daniels is making y'all feel a lot.
You gotta have them guys, man.
Yeah, if you
gotta have them guys.
Like a good players are a deodorant for a coach that may stink. So and it may be if you got bad players, they're gonna make you look like you stink. So I mean, so it remains to be seen, man. Of course, I think they hired a new defensive line coach as well.
They did.
We're gonna see what the Falcons do, man. It's off season. I'm giving hope today. I'm a hope dealer. So, anything is possible, man. Hope's a spring eternal for everybody looking forward to next year, hopefully. So,
like you said, there's only 2 teams left.
Only 2 teams, man. And only one of them is going to be happy with the outcome, man. So,
indeed.
Now, another hiring that happened as well since we last spoke.
We rooting for you.
The Jets hired Aaron Glenn, and maybe he should have gave our guy Jeff Ulbrich a call, man, because Jeff came in and said, "What? I'm not a miracle worker." I think Aaron Glenn came in there and said, "We are the New York Jets."
Now, put your seatbelts on and get ready for the ride. Put your seatbelts on and get ready for the ride. Listen, there are going to be some challenges, but with challenges becomes opportunity. But here's what I do know: we're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
And we don't give a whatever you say. We're gonna handle our business.
So I mean, he's excited.
Aaron, here's a little tip for you. You should start watching cover 2. Hit that stop, Aaron. What you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Because people told us about them Jets, man.
Yeah.
Nobody ever has seen rooting for the Jets. Nobody's ever said, "I want to be a Jet." Like,
no.
I mean, besides you, I guess, Aaron, you played for him.
There he is. So, I mean, he comes in with a lot of passion. And
True.
We'll see.
I think that's good. It's needed.
We'll see how it turns out for him.
Now, he's coming from that Detroit Dan Campbell tree. So, Dan Campbell was a rah-rah guy. Is a rah-rah guy. So, I like the enthusiasm. And like I said, this is the time for hope.
We are talking about the Jets.
Yeah, we are
talking about
what they gonna do at quarterback. If they keep Aaron Rodgers,
what they gonna do in the janitorial service? Because man, we are talking about the Jets. It's a lot of work, man.
He got some experience there. He played for the Jets, so he played there with Parcells. Though that's maybe been the only sign the Jets been halfway good. So maybe he has a different view of what the Jets are.
Maybe we'll see, man. We hope he keeps that same enthusiasm. Week 12.
Oh boy, check back with us and see how that works out. Yeah. But we are rooting for you, though, Aaron.
Yes, sir. We are. Indeed.
We hope you don't find the same fate as some of our other brothers who've been out there. So we'll see what happens with that, man. Now, we talked about prime time, maybe being the coach.
Man.
Kellen Moore, a whole bunch of people possibly being the head coach of the Cowboys. Now I heard this name, the guy who actually got hired, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. Brian Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
Marty's son.
I know his daddy.
Yeah, man. Marty was a good coach for a long time, man, with the Chiefs and Browns and all of them, man. San Diego Chargers. Never got over the hump. Brian Schottenheimer. He's been coaching for a long time. He's been an assistant, I guess, in the NFL and college for like the past 25 years, but first head coaching job of America's team is what they tell us this was. Anyway, I think you called him America's
laughing stock.
America's laughing stock. That's what you say.
Yeah. America's laughing stock.
And
I mean, I don't know, man. I think this is a move for the Cowboys. It's more about nothing. And
this is what Jerry.
I think this is a Jerry.
Since Jimmy Johnson left, Jerry has hired nondescript coaches that he can kind of be Geppetto to Pinocchio for, man. That's it. And this is right in line with that.
This is another one of those type moves, Cowboys fans. I don't know, man. This is somebody who's just gonna get yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that right away. And I think that's what we're looking at again. I think it's gonna be one of those yes, sir type of moves where Jerry can still be the head coach.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a quote from Jerry, man. He told reporters on today at the press conference, this is as big a risk you could take. He's got no head coaching experience, but he's had 25 years of experience. Jerry, I don't think you're supposed to be saying that, man. Why are you taking a risk like this with this guy? Like, I mean, they could have kept.
Is Jerry trying to win a Super Bowl, man?
I don't think so.
He just trying to,
who knows what Jerry's trying to do, man? That's the thing.
Is he just keep selling hope?
That's the real hope dealer right there. The real hope dealer.
Is he just really still just selling hope out here to the people?
That's all he's doing, man. I mean, it's been 27 years. How long it's been since they went to the Super Bowl?
You got Dak Prescott has never made it to the NFC Championship game.
Every team in that division
has. Yes.
Even the Commanders, the Giants who suck, they get back there every couple of years, but not the Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys. I think it's 92.
96, I think was the last time. Yeah, 95, 96.
Yeah, man.
It's rough, man. Long. Cowboys, man. How do y'all keep thinking every year is our year? Next year we're gonna get them. I know y'all don't believe that. Y'all can't believe that no more, man. And this hire is like,
this is
it's way the white flag at this point, man.
Speaking of low expectations,
this
is low.
That's low, man. And another one of the kind of big brands in the NFL hired Las Vegas Raiders, of course, big following around the league. Hired Pete Carroll, and he becomes the oldest head coach in NFL history, man. So when he got let go by Seattle, I didn't even realize he was older than Belichick, which is crazy. What do we think about this hire, man? Pete Carroll is a very energetic guy, even though he's in his 70s, but
I thought he was 90.
Might as well be, man. He in football years he is, man.
Does Russ come back?
Hey, look, man. They already kind of started the rumors, man. It's gonna be a Seattle reunion up there, man.
Does Russ come back?
You might as well bring back Marshawn Lynch, bring back Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor. Bring them all back, man.
The Raiders is where they say your career's going to die.
We've seen many of them go there.
So that's when I seen that hire, I'm like, hey, man, is he gonna bring his guys back?
Is for sure his last stop. And if Russ go there, You know, it's probably in for him too.
It's probably in for both of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, what better way to
go out to get right?
Out
you made history together, man. Get one last check, one last run, man. It's like the Blues Brothers, man. We getting the band back together. We're gonna go one last run. Yeah. We'll see how it turns out.
Because I mean, Steelers might try to,
I don't know. The Steelers seem like Steelers fans seem like they don't want Russ. But
And Russ did say that he wants to come back.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was before
they lost all them games in a row.
Pete Carroll hired too. But I don't know, man. Well, I was just
if we go back in the way back machine, I heard that too. But the funny thing to me is, I thought Pete Carroll and Russ didn't like each other. I did too. That's why Russ wanted to be traded. So I don't know. He didn't let Russ cook.
Russ seems like a hard guy to get along with. I don't know.
That's what everybody keeps saying, man. He has such a great public-facing personality.
Heard that many times.
They say in the building, man,
like light camera action, and when the lights is off,
cut it on.
He is a whole other guy
like that, man. Yeah. Come on, Russ, man. Be yourself, man. Now I know we're gonna get one comment of people. We're gonna have one talk about. Since we talked about Russ in a disparaging way, although we didn't. Somebody gonna come in and say something about this, but it is what it is, man. Now I never heard this guy until right before we started this show, man. Hopefully I don't butcher his name. Liam Cohen is the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach, man.
They kind of snuck that one in like the Falcons did.
I turned on Twitter. Let me man, it was wild. I seen this Caucasian gentleman, nondescript, saying Duval. And I said, man, who?
Hey guys, this is Liam Cohen, just touched down in Jacksonville. Let's get this thing started off right here. 3, 2, 1. Duval! Let's go. Hey guys.
Is this like the man that take the tickets at the game or something, man?
Right. Yeah, I totally missed this. I hadn't heard
I didn't hear
anything about it.
Yeah.
And this happened over the weekend.
Yeah, it did, man. I think they had their press conference as well. Everybody's kind of getting these press conferences in this early in the week, I guess, for the Super Bowl and stuff. I think he was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator the last couple of years. So, we'll see what happens with that, man. I mean, Baker Mayfield. Evans, he had a lot of weapons down there. So Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be such a
Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be
QB.
Supposed to be that guy.
Yeah, so we'll
maybe he can.
There should be no excuses for Mr. Cohen.
Like the pilot.
We'll see, man.
We'll see.
And this last story, and I knew before we close it out, it truly warms my heart, B-Woo. This is one of the funniest things I've seen. Nobody wants to coach the Saints, man. Not even Mr. Cohen, who we never heard of. He didn't want to say that. They can't find a coach to hire, man.
Man,
it's hilarious.
Wow.
I mean,
just
they were the first team to fire their coach.
They
fired their coach way in the middle.
And in the beginning of the year, they had so much hope for Super Bowl
2-0.
2-0. They beat the mighty Cowboys and blew them out. They on the way.
I think it was 90 points in the first 2 weeks or something like that.
Man. And now you say nobody.
No,
not even Sean Payton, not even Drew Brees.
Nobody wants that job.
Man, I
don't think they can give it back to Drew.
Did they call Drew Brees up?
I don't think they called him. I seen Drew in a commercial the other day with Gronk. I don't think he want the job either.
Man,
he enjoying life.
That is bad, man.
Maybe they have a player coach. They can let Taysom Hill be the coach. He do everything else.
He do everything else.
Give him a coach, man.
Hey, man, y'all get y'all some cup holders out there in the Superdome or whatever y'all call it.
It's a spare change.
And maybe if y'all get some upgrades.
They ain't got no. I ain't never been
folks
they don't have
do not have any cup holders, man. So maybe if y'all get y'all some cup holders or something.
That is right.
Y'all might find a coach, man. Let's hear, man. You gotta put your drink down in between your legs, man, like you're at grocery store. In the bleachers, man.
Oh man, it's tough. Man, tough being the Saints.
That is really, man. You can't find not one.
Not nobody.
Nobody.
Keith Sweat say nobody.
Lil Wayne don't want to coach.
Nah, Wayne ain't. Wayne is a Packers fan, man. I guess man. Man.
Yeah, man.
Maybe they call Master P. He may want to coach.
He might take the job.
New Orleans way.
He might take the job, man.
Yeah, man. Saints fans.
Hey,
what are you gonna do? Who you gonna hire, man?
That is bad.
The clock is ticking, man. The season is a couple
months away, and nobody wants to coach the Saints.
That is
man. That is bad.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man.